It is a big weekend coming up for arguably one of the most popular Panthers players. Julius Peppers will be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame on Saturday. And Jeremy Kelly is the Director of Legends Affairs for the Carolina Panthers. How are you?
Good morning, Kristen.
Thanks for hanging out today.
You well?
I'm good. We were talking Buffalo a little bit. Tell everybody your Buffalo connection.
Yes, yeah, born and raised, West Seneca. So if you know anything about Buffalo, it's about 10, 12 minutes from the stadium up there.
Yes.
But so caught a lot of heat growing up. Wasn't exactly a Bills fan. I liked the team down in South Florida, but had my reasons. But nonetheless, beautiful city, city of good neighbors, as you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but Charlotte's treating me well.
I love that. I love that you're here, and I love this title of yours because I know that the Panthers Legends are so strong, really even in comparison with so many other teams. What is it about our Legends that keeps them connected to the Panthers and doing everything they can for the team?
Yeah, so Charlotte's a very, very unique market in that sense, right? When we look at the heat map across the entire United States, you think about major markets, South Florida, Houston, Texas, Southern California. Charlotte is number 6 in terms of the most former NFL players that live in the Carolinas itself. And so we're very fortunate to have them here, to have them accessible, to have them tied to our club. And we try to love them up. We want to make sure that we engage, that we embrace, that we educate them after their careers and long after their playing days.
It's such a cool thing. And I know people here in this community, they love seeing the Roman Harpers and the Luke Kuechly's and the Greg Olsons out in the community. It just, the fact that they're committed to this area means so much to fans.
That's right. That's right.
Let's talk a little bit about Julius Peppers.
That's right, yes.
I mean, an incredibly popular player, and fans just go crazy for him. This Hall of Fame induction is so deserved.
Yeah, Pep is special. I've had the good fortune of getting to know him over the past year since I've joined the club, and we had his Hall of Honor celebration and induction last year, right? So getting to know him, his family, his boys, his fiance, outstanding. As many know, Pep can be very elusive. He's the biggest man in the room, and you might not know he's there.
Right.
But when he speaks, everyone listens. He's very intentional. He's very intrinsic. He's a thinker, and he's fun to be around. And I've enjoyed going through this process with him. So Enshrinement Week is a busy one. He is going to be busy. I believe the Hall of Fame, many of you know this, the Hall of Famers, it's very warm, very muggy in Canton. And they're doing so much, and their jackets get sweated. They get dry cleaned whenever they need it throughout the course of the weekend. Within like an hour, they'll have it back on and freshly pressed. And so he's gonna be taken care of like royalty, as he should be. So it's a very exciting weekend for everybody, including the organization.
You don't necessarily only get inducted to the Hall of Fame though, because you're a nice guy and a deep thinker. I mean, he's a darn good player. One
of the best all time. You know, I think Pep can be revered as one of the greatest athletes we've ever seen, quite frankly, his size and athleticism. But certainly what he did here with the Carolinas and through the NFL, his mark is made. When you say his last name, guys know, and immediately stories come up about Julius. So he becomes one of 378 that exists and walk this planet in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And out of only 30,000 players to ever play the game in this unique fraternity of the NFL, that's very, very special.
And really special and rare for the Carolina Panthers as well.
Yes, and we do have a couple Hall of Famers who have since passed on, but Pep becomes our very first ballot Hall of Famer, and it was probably unanimous in that Hall of Fame selector room. So well deserved, and we're excited to celebrate this weekend with him.
So yeah, what will happen this weekend? We've got about 45 seconds left, but what's going to happen?
So
take us inside.
It is a very, very busy weekend. On Friday night, we'll have the Gold Jacket dinner ceremony where Pep will be down with his gold jacket for the very first time in front of the Hall of Famers. They do a gauntlet. They kind of welcome the guys. On Saturday, the enshrinement will take place 12 to 3. Guessing that Pep will go on just after 2 p.m., I believe. He'll have a private celebration that evening, family, friends, former teammates. And then on Sunday, a new tradition at the Hall has put into place where Julius and the rest of the 2024 class will place their bust in the Hall of Fame gallery, which carries such a reference. There's no signs, there's nothing, but when people walk in, they whisper like a church. It's very unique, very special. It's going to be a great weekend.
I know the team is so proud of him. The community's so proud, and we can't wait to see it all unfold this weekend. Thanks for coming to see us.
Thanks for having us.
All of the information for the Panthers right there on your screen. Give them a follow on Instagram and X. I say that like you're not already, but just in case. And of course, training camp is underway now, and before we know it, it'll be regular season time. Jeremy, we appreciate you.